Hello, everybody. It's just me, Christopher Jonathan Lozier the first. Um. Anyways, I just wanted to update you guys on my walk with God. That was kind of lame, but anyways, yeah. I just wanted to update you guys. Basically, it's going as well as I could ever imagine. Um, when I first started walking with God and living my life for Him, I had you know I put total faith in Him that He would guide me in the right path, and I have met a ton of great people. New friends who we all kind of had we were all kind of alone in our walk, but it's like all of a sudden I'm not gonna say it's because of me, but from what I've noticed since I have been walking with God and living my life for Him, all of a sudden it's just like, okay, one person was kind of, you know my one really good buddy Randy. Him and I came together, and all of a sudden, two more guys came in, and then, it's been a huge. We're kind of like a really small community of guys and girls who have all been in the same situations, or similar, not the same, but similar situations as far as partying and drugs, and that's huge because we can all kind of relate to each other, and now we all share the same interests. So God has blessed me hugely in that way because I totally put my faith on. I wasn't skeptical that I wouldn't meet anybody. As far as friends wise, I knew God had a plan, and slowly but surely he's moving. Since I'm moving with Him and walking with Him, he's showing me the way, and I just let Him take the lead. Because God's not gonna follow me. I gotta follow God. So it's just been great. There's He led me to a book that it's called God's Not Dead, and it's basically it's evidence for God in an age of uncertainty. So this will there's been people who have been messaging me, kind of asking me questions that I can't answer because it kind of like when they ask me questions, it almost makes me look like I'm uncertain what I'm talking about. So this is a book to help me be able to defend my faith a little bit, not in a rude way, not to get into arguments, just kind of state facts. But it's kind of crazy how God led me to that book, and I had no idea what it was until after I bought it and someone pointed it out to me. I just had this book in my head to buy, and I bought it. And it was kind of crazy because when I put my hand on it, something was steering me away, and was making me uncertain of even buying it. And I feel that was, the devil trying to be like, no, Chris, you don't want to buy that book, because if you buy that book, you're just going to get further away from me. And I was like, nope, devil, you listen here. I'm going to follow God, and I'm going to get as far away from you as possible, because you're a bad apple who made Adam and Eve eat that bad apple. Anyways, so yeah, about the book, I've only gotten through a little bit of the introduction, and it's sick, bro. It's awesome. I haven't been able to really read it, just because of the simple fact I've been really busy. Not too busy for God, just too busy for that book. I always make time for God in my day. So it's really cool that way. And there's another thing that happened on Sunday, as far as the tithe. God told me to enter a certain amount, and I was just like, I don't know if I can afford that, because I'm going to be really short money for the next few weeks. And I was like, what if I give you half of what you want me to give? And it's like, no, Chris, no, don't be greedy. Don't be greedy. Give that money. So I gave that money. I didn't feel sad or mad about it. I was actually really happy. It made me feel really good, and I was expecting big things because if God's going to tell me to do something, there's obviously going to be a great return just for putting faith in him, and I got an amazing return. So basically, all in all, I was kind of in a stage when I moved here. There's a few gym memberships that I haven't paid out, and I had credit companies coming after me. So now those are all paid out. Everything's paid out. My visa's done with. That's gone. As far as payments, I'm totally paid up. My phone is paid a month in advance now. My gym, my Good Life membership is done. My Shapes membership is done. I'm gonna pay out my Fit for Less membership now. I'm literally gonna have no debts now. Everything is it's not all mine, but it's you know, I don't have to worry about anyone coming after me now, which is it's awesome. So, you know, God is great. God is it kind of makes me laugh because, you know, it makes me so happy. God really is proving his presence with me. He is walking with me. You know, I'm 2 steps behind because I'm letting him lead, but he's still with me. So yeah, you know, I bought my dad, you know, an awesome radio from Home Depot. That wasn't cheap, you know, and I haven't been able to buy him anything in the last like 5 years. The last thing I bought him was a $15 gift card for Tim Hortons. So I was able to actually buy him something nice. This just to see the smile on his face was it was awesome. You know, and you know, I was able to buy clothes for myself for literally the first time in probably like 4 or 5 months. So I was getting down to like just wearing the same thing over and over again, and doing lots of loads of laundry. So I was able to do that. I bought a couple pairs of shoes, because my other ones were destroyed from work. So now I'm able to buy. I actually have to go do some other things. But God has provided for me because I have provided for Him first. Okay? That's how it works. You provide for God first, and He'll provide for you. You know, put faith in God. Put faith in God because He will treat you better than you can ever imagine. There's times where I am uncertain of what He's trying to put me through. But I just like, you know, God, you have a plan, and I'm gonna go along with it. So. And there's another big thing that I want to talk about. Basically, you know, my mom was a follower of God and lived her life for God. Okay? So, I was gone for 2 years. I partied, did all that horrible mumbo jumbo stuff. And basically, I was, you know, I was lost. And so, you know, I was kind of, you know, there'd be sometimes like, you know, why did this happen? But I kind of came to a realization that, you know, if my mom hadn't have passed away, I wouldn't have been saved. You know, a lot of people maybe be like, you know, well, God shouldn't have took away your mom. You can be saved in other ways. It's like, no, my mom was saved. I believe she served her purpose in God's big plan. And I believe that if she didn't pass away, because I looked up to her more than ever after she passed away, and I wanted to be right by her, and every time I do something I'd be like, okay, would my mom approve? I wouldn't put God first. I'd be like, would my mom approve? And that kind of escalated to me crying out to the Lord for help, because I was like, okay, my mom's going to be looking down on me. She's not going to be proud of the stuff I'm doing. She still loves me, but she's not going to, you know, approve of these things. So if my mom hadn't have passed away, I would not be in the situation I'm in now, because I wouldn't have been looking at God or living my life for Him. So, you know, my mom helped me realize some things, but when I say my mom, I really do mean God. So God helped me realize some things, because I wasn't looking, in the end, now that I think about it, I wasn't looking up to my mom about her being disappointed. I was looking at God being disappointed. So that was just kind of a transformation in itself. But anyways, that's all I have for you folks. You know, it's been an amazing walk so far. That's not to say times have not been hard recently, but they have been. Um, but God is good. God has a plan, and I pray every night and sometimes in the morning. I'm gonna be honest, I can't lie. Um, that He keeps my eyes clear of His sight, my mouth full of His wisdom, or words of His wisdom, either or. And I thank Him for putting clothes on my back, shoes on my feet, food in my belly, and a roof over my head, and the people that He has introduced me to. So, it has been an amazing walk so far. God is great. Again, I'm going to end this video with, if anybody wants to talk to me about anything, if you're having a rough time in life, if you feel like you're at your wit's end and you need some prayer, or even just to get a smile, I am not too far away. And God's not too far away. But if you feel more comfortable coming to me or someone else, I'm just here to tell you that there is help out there. Just don't be misled. But anyways, yes, I love you all. You're all beautiful. Do not let things tell you you're not, and do not let people tell you you're not, because you are worth more than gold. Alright? God bless everybody, and just know that I love you, and God does too. Alright? See you later.